hilarious that one of the most elegant songs and title sequences of 007 is for a movie that boasts a whole lot of ridiculousness. You'd think that would count against it in my book, but much like how the Thunderball sequence used its imagery to foreshadow the movie to come, You Only Live Twice takes the idea much further. Where its predecessor relied upon aquatic imagery set against bold, multicolored backdrops, You Only Live Twice takes advantage of the fact that this film takes place in Japan and how a volcano plays a big role in it. So instead of naked dancers, we have geishas gracefully posed whilst cross-faded with footage of volcanic eruptions, and the credits are framed beautifully with the occasional flourish of Japanese umbrellas, or wagasa, as it says on Google. And while we're on the subject, I admit shame that when I was a child and unaware of the technical aspects of making these sequences, I thought those were spiderwebs. It didn't occur to me to think way later that they were wagasa, which upon gaining cognizance of the fact made me love this sequence so much more. I also love how this opening moves at a very deliberate pace. There's no smash cuts, no gunshots, no action, just a combination of still images that are either zoomed in or out. It's almost as if Maurice Binder wanted to create the cinematic equivalent of Sujur Nishiki, also known as tapestries. I'm just learning you all kinds of stuff today. If that was Binder's intention, then mission accomplished. These titles alone are worthy of its placement on the countdown, but it would be all for naught were it not for the song. I mean, what can I say? This song is beautiful. The descending notes in the intro are quintessential. It's sweeping yet reserved, grand yet minimalist. Instead of going for big and brassy, it opts to be delicate and graceful. The instruments chosen for this song do a wonderful job of emulating the Japanese aesthetic, and meshes perfectly with Nancy Sinatra's vocals, which complement Leslie Bricuss's ponderous lyrics, which elevate this entire opening sequence to a point where you can say it's a piece of art on its own, and not just the intro to a movie that you can safely conclude was not particularly flattering portrayal of the Japanese culture.